Ann Hornock has been an educational leadership professor at Central Michigan University for 13 years. When told that across the country, far more women are enrolling in college than men, she said,
"I'm not surprised by it."
For instance, at Central Michigan University, 60% of students last fall were women to 40% men. At Wayne State University, it was 59% to 41%. At Grand Valley State University, it was 61% to 39%. Not every university has that sort of gender imbalance. At Michigan State University, it was 51% female and 49% male. At the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, it's about 50-50. And at Western Michigan University, they actually have slightly more men. But across the state, 52% of undergraduates at public universities and community colleges were women, compared to 42% men. According to the most recent data from the state's education dashboard, about 5% of students chose not to report their gender. Now, some of this is more men choosing skilled trades over four-year universities. And
our number of men, boys and men, graduating from high school has gone down, with the biggest numbers being in our Black and Hispanic populations.
I noticed that, at least like as a Latinx person, it's always engraved like males should step away from higher education and focus more on like those kind of trade schools or that kind of route.
This experience by Ann's student Kevin Bautista Moncia is backed up by the Brookings Institute. They gathered high school graduation rates in 37 states from 2016 to 2019, and they put them on this graph. It shows that in every state, girls are graduating high school at a higher rate than boys.
There's a lot of different factors that go into that, a lot of societal pressures, peer pressures, looking at possibly not feeling like they have as many opportunities, some of them. And so certainly we want our graduation rate to be 100%, but there has been a decline, yes.
These education experts tell me men and boys in Michigan are still dealing with the breadwinner mentality. They may not have the luxury of going to college, feeling like they need to make money now.
Do you think that this is a problem or anything that we need to look into, or just a new fact?
You know, that's a really interesting question. And what I would say is that there's value in having gender diversity. When we think about solving our most complex problems in society, we don't want like a team of individuals that all look the same, think the same, act the same.
And it could mean something for men's long-term economic success. The Georgetown University Center on Education and the Workforce predicts that by 2027, 70% of jobs will require education beyond high school.
I would hope, as many things, for things to be equal, but they're not. So just as long as they find their path in a way that feels fulfilling to them and it feels like they are getting the most out of life.